What's up, y'all? It's your boy Vic, as always, getting after it and back in town after yet another epic adventure in Sin City. That's right, most of you know, if you've been keeping up with me, that I was spending the Memorial Day holiday weekend in Las Vegas, and what can I say, doing it big for yet another bachelor. Had to send him off in proper fashion, you know. Another bachelor bites the dust, and what can I say? It was a beautiful time. Poolside at the Venetian each day, you know. Bikini clad bodies left and right, you know. It was a beautiful thing, and of course, come back to town, and you know the women folk are up in arms. Oh, what was y'all doing out there? Why can't you give us any detail? Why can't you talk about it? Hey, look, I ain't make the code, but I'm damn sure not going to be the fool to break the code. So let your imagination run wild. You know, we do what we do. We did what we did. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, a lovely affair. And back in town, trying to get back into the swing of things. As you can see, still need a shave, need a haircut. The whole, man, Vegas will do that to you, I tell you. Not even back in the swing of things yet. In fact, the only reason I'm coming in today is because I got to call my shot. The NBA championships kicking off today. We got Boston Celtics versus Los Angeles Lakers. A rematch from a couple of years ago. Kobe feeling like he was robbed, I'm sure, of another championship ring. So he's coming back with a vengeance this time. Will he get it? Won't he? I guess we'll find out. But I'm in to call my shot because I know a lot of folks got conversation. People coming at me about, oh man, the Celtics this, the Celtics that, you know, Kobe this, Kobe that. What do you think? And my take, I'm calling it right now, Lakers in 6. You know, I'm not a huge Laker fan. You know, I'm a Bay Area boy. What can I say? You know, one of these days, Golden State will get it together. But I am a Kobe fan, have been for a long time. You know, a fan of the man, that's neither here nor there. I don't know the man, but a fan of the way he balls. He just balls out for real, man. You gotta respect it. You don't have to like him, but you just gotta respect the game. And this is coming from, as you all know, I'm a big Shaq fan too. So there was nothing more fun than to watch those cats ball together back in the day, and it was kind of sad to see it break up. But as you might recall, a couple of years ago when the Lakers went against the Celtics, at that time they didn't have, I would say, a team around Kobe with the testicular fortitude to handle a team as physical as the Celtics. Now you got the Celtics a couple of years older, but a lot of people thought their age was going to catch up to them against Orlando. That did not happen. So the Celtics look like, you know, they're ready to do some business. But at the same time, you know, I'm looking at Kobe, and let me just say this, all right? I remember when Kobe came into the league, and there were whispers of, oh, the next MJ, and is he the heir apparent, and all that kind of stuff, you know? And I remember saying back then, I was like, you know what? Of all the cats with the game, I've never seen anybody with the game as similar to Michael Jordan as Kobe. And you know, people didn't want to hear that because Michael Jordan is the man, and I'm not taking that away from him. As far as I'm concerned, he is the man and is still the man and will always be the man until somebody knocks him off. And I don't think we're going to see that in our lifetime. But that being said, I'm going to say this about Kobe. He's pushing on his 5th ring with this championship series. If he can pull it off, that's number 5. Now, if you think about it, had he pulled off the last one against the Celtics, this would be pushing number 6. 6 rings. Now, I don't want to get into coulda, woulda, shoulda because it didn't happen, but all I'm saying is that this is the one cat, and we've seen a lot of, you know, there's the LeBron, and you know, and there's different names that come and go. Not to say that LeBron is not the real deal. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is that Kobe is one cat who has lived up to his hype. He has lived up to his hype. If people want to talk about, you know, the next Michael Jordan, or could he be the greatest ever in the game, I'm telling you this: if he wins this championship, and this cat's still what 30, 31, something like that. If he wins this championship, he has a chance at maybe one or two more before he's done. When you start talking about the greatest of all time, he is in the conversation now. He has to be. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You just got to look at the numbers, look at his pedigree. Man, he's in the conversation when you start talking about the best of all time. And that just is what it is. Like I said, you don't have to like it. So, again, I'm calling it Lakers in 6. And, you know, nothing against the Celtics. The Celtics as an organization, I'm just not feeling them. You know, there's a lot of history, and then there's that whole thing, the rivalry between the Celtics and the Lakers. That's an incredible rivalry. And earlier this week, there was talk about, you know, Kobe saying, well, I don't give a damn about the rivalry. It doesn't mean anything to me and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I heard a couple of folks saying that these young players don't understand the history. Forget that. Look, that's a lot of BS. Let me tell you something. To be as good as Kobe is and most of the cats in the league, to get to the level that they're at, they're students of the game. Of course they know the legacy. They know the rivalries. They understand all of that. They didn't just pick up a ball when they were kids and say, "Hey man, I like throwing this ball in the basket." Like all of us, they watched Michael. They watched Magic. They watched Dr. J. They watched Larry Bird. You know, they watched the greats in the game, and you know, they watched how these dramas unfolded. That's what made them want to play. That's what gave them the passion. So yes, make no mistake, Kobe knows about the rivalry. Whether it means anything to him or not, you know, I can understand why it wouldn't necessarily, because he wasn't part of it. It didn't have anything to do with his championship rings. But make no mistake, he understands the history. He gets it. He's a student of the game, and he knows the rivalry. And it is a big deal. And, you know, it's a bigger deal, obviously, for fans of whether you're a fan of the team or not, even just a fan of the game of basketball, sports in general. This is one of the bigger rivalries, so it should be a great series. No disrespect to the Celtics. I don't like the team, and I wish I could give you a good explanation as to why. You know, maybe it's Paul Pierce. I cannot stand that fake Jake ass fool, you know. Wheelchairs and all this nonsense. Come on, man. I know you got game, but it doesn't have to be like that. I will never respect that. Can't stand Paul Pierce. But is that an excuse for me to hate the Celtics? And I don't really hate the Celtics. I just have a healthy dislike for them. Love Kevin Garnett. I love Doc Rivers. I like Ray Allen. You know, never been a big fan of Glenn Davis. But I just still, that doesn't explain this feeling I have for the Celtics. Might it be just the area of Boston, the home of the New England Patriots? Yes, the hatred. Maybe that's where the hatred comes from. Maybe. All right, different sport. I understand that. But that whole New England Patriots, whatever, same area, same vicinity, you go down. You're going down. Went down. All right, let me get out of here so I can go get some therapy. It's got issues. I'm gonna get out of here. Obviously, I'm on something crazy this week, but enjoy the series. Call your shot. Get at me. Let me know what you think, how you think it's gonna go down, and last but not least, on an unfortunate note, those of you who remember Different Strokes, you remember Gary Coleman. What you talking about, Willis? And I know a lot of you probably don't. You just kind of wonder, why is this little man always in the news for doing some crazy stuff like going to jail or something like that? But those of you who do remember a staple of the 80s, Gary Coleman passed away a couple of days ago. Rest in peace. It wasn't easy after the show, obviously, but hopefully you found some peace now. Rest in peace, Arnold Drummond. That's the character's name, but the man's name is Gary Coleman. Thank you for the entertainment over the years, and rest in peace, my man. Out.